Leos rule the zodiac signs, so.
Do they though?
Well, our thing is the
I think
sun.
Capricorns do.
No.
If you YouTube or Google any list of horoscope signs and people's opinions on them from least to best, Leo's always near the bottom. Honey.
Never.
Capricorn's always in the top 3
That's
or 4.
because the Capricorn's writing it.
No.
Yes.
You can watch them and they will tell you at the beginning what their sign is.
Interesting.
On most of all of them.
Oh God.
Capricorns are too busy to be doing that shit. We also don't believe in horoscope stuff that much.
That's fair,
we think
I guess.
that it's other things. We don't think it's the stars. I'll tell you that much.
Well, after we talk about our horoscopes, I guess we can talk about yours as well.
What are you saying? After we talk about my horoscope, we could talk about yours. Is that what you just said?
No, after we talk about our horoscopes, I want to talk about Whitney Cummings' theory on horoscope.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll come back to that. Okay, so we're going to start with the best sign of the zodiac, which
Capricorn?
is Leo.
Leo?
Naturally.
Leo?
So Leo is my sun sign, and we're going to be looking at sun and moon signs. I'm not an expert.
Can you explain that for everyone and me as well?
I will explain what a sun sign represents. Sun sign represents vitality, so your energy, your sense of individuality, and your outgoing, shining, creative energy. So your sun sign is what everybody else sees. So Leo is represented as masterful. Okay, this is like a brief description of the Leo sun sign. She is masterful. She likes authority. She aspires towards an ideal. She likes to give advice. She is honest, frank, loyal, open, and sincere. Alanah, would you say this describes me?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. You love authority.
I am authority.
You are masterful, as in coach-wise. You love to coach and be in the lead of something, for sure. You aspire towards stuff, of course. You give great advice, yes, in a coaching manner, a lot as well. You give good advice too. I just mean that you love to coach things as well. Just I think because of baseball and sports, you've always been good at that. But you do love to give advice. You're honest, yes. Frank, you can be. Only when you're comfortable, though. I don't really think you're frank to people you don't know.
No, I definitely not.
Like, at work you would be, because you have to be because of your security. But you would never just be around people you don't really know and be like, by the way, you suck, dick.
Yeah. Depending on the situation and how many whiskeys I've had, maybe.
If you've had a few whiskey sours, maybe. And I'd say you're open, sincere, yes, for sure. I think that you make yourself vulnerable for people, for sure.
Cool.
I think that's all very true.
So I like that kind of just that brief summary, but I did obviously read the other 3 paragraphs about myself and came up with like some pinpoints of what I liked of each of those things. I'm getting all my information from Cafe Astrology as well. It's a website, so
is that reliable?
I think so. So I'm just going to read a few of the little things that they said about a Leo personality sun sign. So unmistakably regal, which means fit for a monarch or magnificent. I think that's 100% me.
I think you like hierarchies. I think you like people being in charge of other people and it going up. I don't think you like an even flat playing field.
No.
I think you like an even playing field. I think you enjoy when there are people in charge of other people.
Yeah, just for order.
Especially for your love of like Vikings and medieval time stuff. That's all that. It's all hierarchies of people being in charge of other people.
Yeah, exactly.
And being told what to do. It's like a system. I think you like that system.
I do.
But I think you also love the fact of being on your complete own and having no one telling you what to do.
Yeah, in some senses. Like I do like people and I love the sense of community and stuff like that. But
like if you could be the king of a castle, you would.
Oh, yeah. I want to be a queen so bad.
Oh, so bad. So bad. Well, you should have started dating a British.
I should have.
Instead of an American. Like, you can't get up the system
I'll make my
like
own.
I'm like
You're halfway there.
194,000th from the throne.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Some other things that I liked about the Leo was that they describe them as hardworking, intense, and determined, but also can be lazy and relaxed from time to time. The worst things that you can do to a Leo are accusing them of having bad intentions or making them think that you don't appreciate them, which is completely
I think those are very true.
Like, I'll do anything.
If I went up to you right now and said you did that because you didn't care, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, or
you'd be
like,
so sad.
Hold on to situations and people for a long time before giving up. That's not me.
Wait, what? Hold on to situations and people? Yeah, no, I can't even talk about this one.
Why?
Because we gotta skip it. Nope. It's the truest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life. And I can't talk to you about it.
Why?
Because it's your biggest weakness.
I know.
It's okay.
I know, it's such a problem. Oh my god.
It's fine. But like, I've never gone, every time we go to the party, to the bar, you're like arms around someone else, you're like, I love this guy. This guy's awesome. This girl's awesome. And they're a psychopath 2 hours later. And I'm
I've
like,
done that once.
Can't.
I've done that once.
You've done that multiple times.
Oh my god.
Multiple times. This guy's awesome. And then they're fucking fighting someone outside of the bar.
Oh my god.
Morgan, you're not allowed to make us new friends.
Yeah, that's probably why I don't have any friends anymore. Like,
you have friends.
I have my old friends, but
yes, yeah, no new friends.
Yes, exactly. So then the last two things that I want to bring up about a Leo sun sign is that they're and I want to hear what you have to think about this as well.
Okay.
First, to blame themselves when something goes wrong, and self-importance at work, usually self-aware, self-conscious, and humble.
Yeah, I think that you do blame yourself for things quite often. You're always like, oh, my bad. Oh, like, whoops. Like, you always make, because but at the same time, that's not always good. Like, you should always blame yourself for everything.
Right.
Self-importance at work, for sure. You always want to kind of move up, and even the job you're in, criminal justice, and like wanting to work in a position of power, right? You're not wanting to be, that's a different position than normal positions.
Right.
So I think that's all good. I think that's all very accurate.
Yeah, I think most of it's pretty accurate for me.
I hope that you guys kind of get a sense of who we are by this too. This is kind of why we're doing this. Kind of give you a little information about who we are.
Yeah. That's a great thing to say. Yeah, exactly. Because like, you guys can just hear our voices. Some of you might know who we are outside of this and know what we look like, which might help, or you might know us personally, which will help you to kind of know us through this podcast. But for those of you that have never met us or haven't had the opportunity to have a conversation with us, we're just trying to kind of level the playing field so that you can get to know us and we aren't just that random voice that you hear.
Or we are, who knows?
Yeah, whatever. Like, you do you. Okay, so
honey boo boo.
Possible issues with the sun sign of a Leo. I don't think there
are
any.
This was the nicest thing I've heard you say about yourself. Oh, by the way, just a warning, there are a few issues with the Leo sign.
Never. There's no way. Possible issues are,
tell me, I'm excited.
Apparently pride, vanity, arrogance, presumption, and disdain from others. I don't even know.
Presumption is a great one.
I'm not sure what that is.
It means that you presume things. You're like, this person is awesome. And then they're screaming at their roommate outside of the bar.
Well, I should have known she wasn't good because she didn't actually do the naked mile like when we had to. She kept her pants on. After beer pong? And then after we lost horribly at beer pong, she kept her pants on as we ran around the naked mile, which made us have to run another lap, which was unfortunate. Fuck. What does disdain from others mean?
Disdain from others? From others or towards others?
From others.
So disdain from others would be people don't really like you. Oh. Like people disdain, like they're like, ugh, Morgan. Ugh.
Oh, I've
Right?
never felt that ever. People love me.
Because you're a Leo, and it says right like there that you're vain. So you wouldn't even take the time to think about, to actually truly understand what they feel about you. You're just going off of how they react around you.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying people don't like you. I've never heard someone say, "Oh, Morgan, that Morgan chick is fucking awful."
Yeah,
I've never heard anyone say that. But at the same time, I've never heard someone to my face say, "Oh," or say someone that knows me, "Oh, yeah, Atlanta girl's fucking awful." But at the same time, I've heard people say, "I know people don't like me. I'm not an idiot."
Yeah, I guess.
I can tell.
I can't think of anybody that wouldn't like me.
Oh, there we go again. Please comment down below if you don't like Morgan.
Oh, come on. Okay.
For me, please just let me know. DM me.
Help. All right, so let's jump over to my moon sign, and then we'll talk about your sun sign and moon sign, okay?
I was going to say, when are we getting to me here? It's all about you.
Well, do you want to do your sun sign, and then we'll come back to the moon sign?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay. So the moon sign represents the emotional responses and unconscious predestinations and your self-image. So when your sun sign's everything that everybody sees, the moon sign is how you think and how you internalize things and how you emotionally respond to your life.
If you don't understand that still, it took me 2 weeks to realize this. Your sun sign is what people see you as when you're out and about, the way you act, and your moon sign is how you act at home or when you're comfortable alone.
Yeah, it's how you, it represents your emotions, and it shows how you express yourself when you're at home and blah, blah, blah. And comfortable.
At ease, at comfort. Like when you're around people you know.
Yes.
Just to make in case anyone was like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard concept to grasp for sure. So my moon sign is Pisces, which I found really interesting because Leo is a fire sign. Pisces is a water sign. It's very opposite. But I do.
Yeah, this means we're not compatible.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not compatible. It just means that
we're not compatible.
Oh, it's my moon sign though.
Actually, no, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure I am compatible with Pisces. I just think I'm compatible with certain types of Pisces.
That makes sense.
Continue.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the brief description of a moon sign Pisces is imaginative with sharp insights. She is impressionable with an abundant imagination and gentle, warm, humorous, and artistic. Would you say that describes me?
I don't know if you have, I don't know about sharp insights.
I don't know what that fucking means.
Maybe storytelling, sharp insights, you're funny at telling stories. You do get the whole story in, you do tell a good detailed story, but you're not sitting there telling me fun facts about life or things that happened across the world.
I'm not quick. No,
it's not, I'm not saying you're not quick. You just don't. I'm not saying you're dumb.
I don't pay attention to.
You're just not that. You're not the personality to sit there and memorize things or hear things and just know them about different facts and be quick on it to tell someone.
No.
Or sharp. But you're not. I don't mean you're dumb when I said that.
Okay.
I feel like you're sharp. You're just not sharp with insights. I feel like you're not sitting there rhyming off information.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. Because you
just don't work that way.
No, that's not how my brain works.
You internalize things into emotions and stories and feelings. You don't internalize things and then regurgitate it back out like I do when it comes to information.
Exactly. That's
not that's a bad thing at all.
No, it's just the way my brain works.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm impressionable.
I'd say all the rest is fine. Impressionable on other people?
I'm not sure.
Is that what I'm saying? She is impressionable? I feel like
I make an impression.
You're a good role model. Yeah, you make an impression. People always think you're funny and stuff too. My aunt and uncle and my mom Wayne and all them, they're always like, "Oh, Morgan, so she's so funny."
Oh God, help.
So you do leave an impression on people.
That's good.
I think that's what it means. Impressional just means you're leaving an impression on people, and I think you do.
Right, I think so. Yeah.
Abundant imagination is true. You're crazy. And gentle, warm, humorous, artistic. Yeah, you're great with the graphic designs and stuff. You're not draw a fucking Van Gogh piece of art and then cut your ear off.
No.
But you're
Well,
but
no.
You're great with
give me a few more weeks of quarantine, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll be cutting off our ears because we're sick of hearing our voices.
Oh my God. So there's a lot about the Pisces moon sign that I can relate to a lot of this stuff.
Okay, well, I'll be the judge of this.
Okay. So remarkable compassion and love. Known to be dreamy and not always in touch with reality, they make up for this with remarkable intuition. I have a great gut feeling. I always listen to my gut. I think
you have good gut instinct and stuff. And I think that you can be dreamy, like wanting things that you realistically can't have, right. Which I'm like too.
Yes. They easily lose people or lose themselves in other people's suffering, which is empathy, which I definitely
You're very
have.
Empathetic.
Yes. In personal relationships, they're giving and yielding, which I think is pretty fair. Like I would do anything for anybody that I loved. Mm-hmm. This one I found very interesting. Love is closely tied in with sexuality, which I don't think I would agree with, really. Just because for the first few years of my adult life, like I didn't attach love with sex at all.
I didn't either because I didn't understand that was a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that it was supposed to go together because I'd never actually like experienced like real love or anything like that. But you've grown to maybe see it like that, or maybe still not.
I guess, yeah. And like it, I don't know, that's a whole other topic, but it opens up a completely different door.
Makes you think.
When you add
you missed a really
sex.
Important one, by the way.
Which one?
They care about others and are easily touched by human suffering. Suckers for sob stories.
Oh, yes.
Suckers. Which means that you will give all your money or believe people who do not believe, like they do not deserve to be believed in.
Yes. Scams. Oh, speaking of scams, scammed. my rug hooking thing that I ordered came in.
It did not.
It did. It came in, but I'm not sure it works.
Oh, geez. I'm just glad it came in. I was worried for you.
Yes, me too. All right. So back to this. Jesus. The last couple things that I found very interesting was instinctively know when they need to recharge. So solitude is important to them, but also they need people. I found this very interesting because I love being around my people. I love that, but I need a night just to get all my energy back. You know what I mean?
No, that one describes you very well. Like you're able to go on a camping trip by yourself every year for a day or two, completely by yourself, solo camping. But then you also want to be with your family and you're always having family dinner nights and family stuff all the time. So, and friends, you love to go out and be with your friends. So I definitely think I'm the same way. Like I can 100% be on my own for a whole entire week, but I also will then want to be around my family for a little bit and then we'll be back and forth with friends. Exactly. I'm social and I'm independent. Just depends on what's going on. Yeah, I think that's fair for a lot of people. Yeah, no, I think those all kind of describe you pretty well. Obviously, there's going to be some that are more, they show more than others. But yeah, for sure. I think that generally shows who you are, I feel like.